Hello dears and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys doing great. Today in this tutorial we're going to learn some of the options with window menu. So we're going to start from the CSS properties and we're going to learn up to the gradient in this video. So let's start from the CSS properties. If you click on CSS properties, it's going to show you this panel, but there is nothing available. So CSS is stand for cascading style sheet. So we use this language for styling HTML pages. And if you want to help any of your colleague in your office, if your colleague is a web developer and you want to help him out about generating the CSS code for him, so simple, you can just draw your shape. Maybe you're about to make the user interface and you want to help that web developer, so simple, you can draw something, and as you can see the code is automatically generated. Now if I want to add the opacity with that, so as you can see we have the opacity code right here under this language, and if I want to apply this gradient, so as you can see there is different code for this gradient is now available. So now I can give this code to the web developer so it can style the HTML pages. So only it can style the pages that I'm going to make right here, but you can help him to style more pages by generating this type of CSS code for the HTML. So now there is more options available, and with that, the first option we have the export options, which I'm going to click at that. So with CSS export options, the first thing we have this CSS units. By default the pixels is selected, you can change that to points. So under object appearance, the include fill is checked, the include stroke and include opacity. If you don't want to include the fill, so simple, you can uncheck, and you can uncheck the stroke or opacity. So under position and size with this CSS code, if you don't want to include this absolute position, so simple, you can uncheck this or this dimensions and click on OK. So as you can see there is no size available, but if I want to include the absolute position and dimensions, so now as you can see we have this left, we have this top, and we have the position with the CSS. So under options we have generate CSS for unlimited objects. You can generate the CSS for unlimited objects, you can check this option, and also you can check this rasterize and supported art. And under resolution you can select this use document raster effect resolution, or you can go with other. If you don't want to include this use document raster effect resolution, so you can select this other. After you are done the export options settings, just hit OK. So now there is the next option, export selected CSS. If I want to only export selected CSS, so simple, I can select my CSS and click on export selected CSS. So now I can export that in .css. And also we have this copy selected style. If you want to copy the selected style, just click right here, so you can just copy selected style. And also you can generate CSS. If you didn't see any code right here, so you can just click on generate. After you are going to select the object, and also the same options available right here, but the only thing that here we have the option which is the extra option available, this export all. If you click at that, so you can export all the code in .css. So this is how you can generate the CSS code with Illustrator. So here we have this document info. If you want to see the document information, just click right here. Let me uncheck this, just click this document only, selection only. As you can see we can select the object, we can select the different information. So if you click on this document details only, you can see the document info like this color mode, this color profile, and also this ruler units and artboard dimensions. And this panel is really useful panel. You can use it for your design projects. If you didn't complete any design projects and you want to give it to remote office, to a senior graphic designer to complete your design projects, or maybe you're going to give it to the assistant to complete that, so you can attach this document info along with your document. Like from here, you can not only select this document, you can select this object, you can select the details for graphic style, you can select this brushes if you use any brushes with your design project. And there we have this spot color objects, pattern objects, gradient objects, fonts, length images, embedded images, font details, and repeated objects. If you select this document and you want to just attach this along with your document and you want to send this to remote office, so simple, you can just click at the options and click at the save. Now you can save that in .txt and you can attach this along with your design project. So the next option here we have Flattener preview. If you want to see the Flattener preview for your designs, so simple, you can, so maybe you are going to use some of the designs which is this one is smaller like this, and you want to see in Flattener. So as you can see in Flattener, I can zoom in, so I can see the outline just like this. So you can click on refresh if you want to refresh, and there we have this transparent. If I'm going to apply this transparent like this one, let's not try to apply this transparent to this. We are going to apply this shape, which is the small shape right here. And if you click refresh, so from here, as you can see, I cannot see that. But if I want to see in highlight, so simple, in highlight I can just go with transparent objects, and if you click at that, so it's going to highlight that object. So this is how you can use this option. And there we have more options available like rasterize complex regions, all affected objects. If you select, it's going to highlight all of them. And there we have this affected linked EPS files. If you place some EPS file, so you can see you can highlight that with this Flattener preview. So we have this expanded pattern and outline stroke. If you click on outline stroke, so as you can see, the outline stroke is going to show you. If it is in the same color like this one, maybe you're going to make it something like this green, and click on refresh. Now as you can see, the outline stroke is going to show you. Now this is included with this outline stroke. And also you can select this outline text and also this all rasterized regions. On the top we have the options. If you want to save transparency flatten as a preset, you can save that. But if I want to see the options with this Flattener preview, simple, click on the show options. So with that, there is different options available like this overprints. I can go with this card and I can simulate. And also with preset we have this custom. I can select one of the preset which is available, and here I can change the balance from rasters, so I cannot see these options to check them or turn on. And if I'm going to make this vectors, so I can check this convert all text to outline, I can check this convert all stroke to outline. And if you make it something like this, you can check this or uncheck this clip complex regions as well. So only the last option, which is anti-alias raster, is available with the rasters, which I can check. And if I don't want to see the options, simple click on the hide options. So the next option here we have this gradient. You can use this Control F9. You can find the same gradient panel right here as well. So with the gradient panel, there is different gradients which we can apply. So the first one is this linear gradient, so the second is this radial gradient, and the third one is this free form gradient. So with gradient I can just change from fill to a stroke as well. If you want to apply this fill, this is stroke, not fill, this is stroke. So with a stroke you can apply gradient within a stroke, you can apply gradient along a stroke, you can apply gradient across a stroke, and also there you can reverse the gradient as well. So now if I want to apply it on this fill, just click here, so it's going to apply the fill. But if I want to apply this with a stroke and simple, I can just click on a stroke from this gradient panel. And with the gradient we have this radial gradient which I can apply. So with radial gradient there is this angle which I can change, and also we have this aspect ratio. And with this freeform gradient there is two different type of gradients available which I can use to draw. First the points, and the second is the lines. If you want to make the lines, so simple, you're going to make this lines which is a curved line. And also if I want to use this points, so with each line if you want to change the color, just click at that and you can apply a different color for that. If you go with the points, you can just go with the points and select the points and change the color for that. You can scale that. Let's go with something like this blue. For each point you can just select the point and change your color from here. And if you want to delete, simple delete, stop, and you can change the opacity. And also there we have this option for which I can just make it this 30%, which is called this S perk, which I can change for the points. And also if you select this lines, so for lines there is no S perk available, but I can change the opacity for that. So this is how you can use some of the options from a window menu. And now you learn how to use the options which is the CSS properties, document info, Flattener preview, and gradient. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learn how to use all the options which we described in this video. And if you have any question or doubt, please let me know in the comment box of this video. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. So see you guys in the next video.